Right over Wellington manager Louis Dean after a good point, I think, at Sutton. Louis, I thought first half I didn't think we were really at the race, and probably credit to them. But second half I thought we were fantastic and deserved at least a draw.
Yeah, first half was going forward was okay. It's just clinical. It wasn't really there. Defensively, we didn't assess the flight of the ball. They had the wind. They joined in numbers. We were very high. Weren't assessing the flight, as I said. But I spoke to at half time. Didn't have to really say anything because they knew what the performance they were putting in wasn't good enough defensively. And second half, again, it's just in the final third we have to be that little bit more clinical. Gamble's finally got off the mark. Really plays for him, and he's worked incredibly hard, as do all the lads. The second half, we were very unlucky, but come away, one of our rivals, and they're a good organised side. To get a point, we're quite happy with that.
We were really going for it, I thought. We were camped in their half, knocking it about, lots of movement. But a couple of times they've hit us on the break, and we've defended really well when we've had to. Yeah,
no, as I said, the first half we were very unorganised. Second half, there was more like it, and again, didn't have to really say anything because the boys knew, and we just had to reiterate, what our roles and responsibilities are, where we need to be, and second half, as I said, it was a much different team to what it was in the first, and thoroughly deserved at least the point.
Are you happy with the point, Louis?
I'll take it. We haven't, although we've dropped another 2 points, but they're one of our rivals, if you want to call it that, and they've also dropped 2 points. So we haven't gained anything as such, but we haven't lost anything. So if you asked me at the beginning of the game, would I have taken a point? Yeah, I would have been taking a point. But the second half performance, I was very happy, very happy.
Is that amongst the best football that they played under you, Louis, in the second half?
Yes, but again, it's just sometimes the final decision, the end ball, and the quality on that ball, unfortunately at times let us down. But they're working so hard, and they're trying to do what we're asking them to do, and it is coming off, and it's lovely to see. But obviously we want a bit of a reward for all our efforts, and although a point, especially after the first half, we are happy with that, but ultimately we want all of it, and we're going to work harder next week to try and get that.
Managers don't usually like talking about officials too much, and I don't normally ask too many questions. I don't want to get you into trouble, but do you feel that the game could have been better handled today for both sides?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to the next point. Weather conditions. I was up there on the hill, and it was hard up there. Was it down here? Was it cold and windy and gusty?
Yeah, it was. There was a bit of a weather front coming in just before the game kicked off, and fair play to them. They played to that strength in the first half and got quite a bit of success. In the second half, although we were, as you said, quite camped in their half for long periods of the game. We did try and play our way through. Maybe a couple of times could have mixed it, but when we did, we again got a little bit of success out of it. But it's the same for both teams. I can't really blame the elements because both teams have got to play, but we managed to find the way to at least get the point.
I thought the first half their left winger was causing us a lot of problems. Did you think the same? And were you trying to stop him?
Yeah, no, Johnny he's a good player. He turned Darryl inside out a couple of times. Bless him, he wasn't having the best of halves. But second half, he didn't really get much on the ball. Where we pressed up a little bit higher and we worked a little bit harder.
So you stopped the ball getting to him.
Yeah, we were utilising the ball a lot better. It was difficult for them to try and get on the ball when they don't have it. So obviously we nullified that. Yeah, we had it was a to and fro towards the end of the game. They had one or two counter attacks which we don't defended very well. Darryl in particular at the end against their number 10. It could have gone either way, but he won that battle. So again, the togetherness within the group is brilliant. And they didn't give up. They prodded and they kept on going, and we got the goal. Half hour left. Just unfortunate, couldn't find the way through to finish it off.
After the final whistle, handbags, anything in that or nothing?
No, I didn't see. I just saw a couple of arguments, and then it all started. Obviously, the melee, and then yeah, it's obviously one over here, one over there. You know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, both teams. You know, it shows the passion from both sets. You know, they both obviously want to win and want to push on. You know, and you know, although it's not nice to see, you understand obviously. You know, all the efforts that the boys have gone through, and they come out with just a draw, a level pegging.
You can understand it as long as it doesn't go too far.
No, obviously it's disappointing the way it obviously ended, but you know, I think the mutual respect is there. You know, and you know, fair play to them. They done well, especially in the first half. But you know, it is what it is. It was a point for both teams.
Well, Lee, well done to that point. I thought it was a good second half. I think the highlights will be decent, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.